According to the map, that is a snowshoe trail, but I don't feel like getting lost in there, so we're not going to do that. Well, look at that, the sun showed up. And I immediately bite it. Coincidence? No. Alright, you think that's porcupine damage? I shouldn't have been in such a rush to get in here. Now I have no idea what length of trail I'm on. Alright, now that piece of metal does look like farm equipment. It's gonna smell pretty when it starts to thaw.
Snowshoeing, Shawano, February 2025.
We are at the Navarino Wildlife Refuge Center, whatever it's called. I'm in the Nature Center parking lot. I didn't think it was going to be this windy. Stargazing. How is this place open? Oh no. Alright, I may go back for my buff. Should take it. Well, snowshoeing is not the kind of sport where you can sneak up on things. I'm not sure how we caught that owl. Well, they have the trail marked as a snowshoe trail, but on the map everything is color-coded. So I'm still not sure what I'm on. Because nothing that I've seen physically on the trail has given me any indication of what color trail I'm on. According to the map, that is a snowshoe trail, but I don't feel like getting lost in there, so we're not going to do that. Point 11 now, which apparently is a little turn that way. What the fuck is that? That's not on the map. Made it to point number 12. I'm going to try and continue forward. I'm really interested in seeing the trail between the flowages, if it's still frozen enough to cross. Not sure yet if I'll do the red trail, because that loop is 2 miles. And it's also a ski trail, so that means I'll have to be on the edge, like I am now, which is not the easiest walking. I appreciate that they have snowshoe trails, but why are you going to keep the points of interest for the people on skis? Why don't you have a right-hand side skiing, left-hand side snowshoe? These trails are plenty wide. Entry on this area for any purpose strictly prohibited, but this is where my trail goes. Okay. Well, look at that. The sun showed up. And I immediately bite it. Coincidence? No. Quite windy. Battery change went as expected. Glad I could do it out here in the open with the wind whipping around and not while I was protected by the trail. It's about right. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I did not get it on camera. I would have loved to have gotten a photo of a pileated. Any more of you little bastards out there? I really don't think the GoPro is going to pick that up, and I'm not even sure that I heard what I heard, but I swear to God, I just heard somebody sigh heavily, like right into my ear. Alright, you think that's porcupine damage? I'm not sure what else would do that level. Oh, there's another one.
Navarino Wildlife Area is located in southern Shawano and northeast Waupaca Counties. The 15,000-acre wildlife area is open to birding, boating, camping, although I never saw any camping areas, canoeing, cross-country skiing, dog training, fishing, hiking, hunting, kayaking, snowmobiling, snowshoeing, trapping, wild edible gathering, and wildlife viewing. There's a nature center as well, with bathrooms open year-round, multiple parking areas, picnic areas, and seasonal water.
Well, I don't know if it's true or not, but I feel like every mile of snowshoeing is about 2 miles of hiking. And I didn't start tracking right away, but it currently says I've gone 3.2 miles. So it's probably closer to 3.5. 3.5 miles of snowshoeing, in my mind, equals 7 miles of hiking. Okay, one more battery change. Ooh, trail and arrows. We're on a bridge. Okay, I'm confused. Yeah, it should have been like right across from it. Ah, fuck.
In total, I did just under 4.5 miles at Navarino. I was having camera issues throughout, but it actually froze for the last mile. Hiking Kroenke Lake State Natural Area.
Whoa.
I arrived a little later than I expected to, and I couldn't find a map. Since it looked well traveled, I did not wear the snowshoes.
Oh, motherfucker. Great.
Thought I lost my handkerchief. I did not.
Okay, what is going on? shouldn't have been such a rush to get in here. Now I have no idea what length of trail I'm on, nor does the website have a map of any of the trails. I at least did bring my headlamp.
I smell a wet, musty dog, and I have a poor sense of smell. As I later saw on the Shawano snowshoe map, there is a coyote den in the area.
I don't think I'm getting anywhere else tonight. Oh. Fuck. Almost every trail is over 2 miles. Alright, now that piece of metal does look like farm equipment. That's where you came up. Parking. It is, it's just a reflector in the tree. I swear to you, I'm not drunk. The snow is full of frozen bits from where people have stepped, and it's super uneven. Well, let's see how this goes. Look at that. Ta-da. where's the lift? Oh, Jesus. It snuck up on me.
I estimate I probably hiked about 2 miles.
Yeah, no maps. Okay, Maple Hills Recreation Area in Shawano. Bummer. That is why I wish they wouldn't groom trails. It just packs down the snow and makes it go away faster. No, for the most part, that's about the only wildlife I've seen. Crows. Really? Why did they groom a snowshoe trail? Man, sound is traveling. Oh, this is better. So last night on the trail, I smelled this like wet, musty dog smell. I'm smelling it again. Wow. All right. So, how do I do that?
While researching family history, Chet and I both found out we had ancestors settle in the Shawano area. Several years ago, we had a fun winter weekend looking through library records and Bondwell's community archive. I really enjoyed the collection and the history captured. This time, I thought I would visit and enjoy the nature in Shawano.
I don't think the camera's gonna pick up that woodpecker. It's gonna smell pretty when it starts to thaw. There you are. Bastard.
I knew the Betchers came into Wisconsin in the 1860s through the Great Lakes, settling briefly in Oconto Falls before moving over to Shawano. With help from the community archives, I was able to find that my family helped settle Bondwell, even giving land for the library. They even had a pamphlet from a few years prior where they celebrated the history of August Betcher. I feel privileged to have been able to find so much of my ancestors' immigrant history. My dad remembers spending summers up there and attending the St. Paul's Lutheran Church for their German services. That would have been in the 1950s.
Sounds just like a little woodpecker.
I snowshoed almost 3 miles, which we know is like hiking 6 miles.
Okay, we are packing up here in Shawano. Getting ready to leave Shawano. Had a nice, wonderful weekend up here. Just leaving the Maple Hills Recreation Area. It's a decent track. I would prefer to snowshoe on something that is not groomed, And there is a section of the trail that was not, so that was nice. But the majority of the trails here are groomed for cross-country skiing. What is nice about these trails is that it looked like the skiers were on one side and the snowshoers were on the other, which is kind of what I was griping about when I was at Navarino, because those trails, the skiers were on both sides and there was like no place. Even though they said the snowshoers should walk on the edge of the trail, the skiers were on the edge of the trail. So there was no real place, and it was so wide that there was then no ski tracks in the middle. So I think they could take a lesson from here and figure that out. And I definitely think that of the 3 places that I went to, that Kroenke, Kroenke state recreation area was definitely my favorite. I wish I had gotten there earlier yesterday so that I could spend more time there before it got super dark. That was a really nice trail, even with all the hills, some looping around together. It just made for a really nice, I think it was a 3-mile green trail, a 3-mile other colored trail, and then a 2-mile other colored trail. I don't remember. I had downloaded the map from Shawano County because there's nothing on the state website as far as trails. There were a couple places I couldn't get to. The sugar trails, when I got there, it looked like the parking area was somebody's barn, and there were signs along the road that said no trespassing, so I was not brave enough to attempt to go there. Then the next place I visited was a park, but it was pretty much just a playground and there were no trails. And then there was a third location, a third state area, Mud Lake, something like that, where I could see that there were parking areas, but there was nothing that was plowed out, and it was, even though Google was telling me it was on the right side of the road, every parking area I saw was on the left side of the road, so I'm just going to assume that they don't really have anything available for winter. I'm still not disappointed with the trip. I had a great time. Glad I could get up here before the snow melted, because it's definitely going to melt some more today. There's definitely been some snow melt as of Saturday, so yeah, waiting out another week, it could potentially all be gone. Even though I didn't do any family history this time, I did drive by the St. Paul Cemetery and the Bondwell Library right off Betcher Lane. Alright, on to home. We might have some snow that I run into between here and Racine, so I'm not looking forward to that, because nobody knows how to drive in the snow.